I know I need to be, if I want to elbow Gabe here, I got to work myself in here and then elbow in. I can't just come out of here and try to jump in and elbow. I mean, I can, but I'm going to put myself at a huge risk moving into that range, all right? So that's a good drill to help you guys kind of calibrate your range. You know where your range is at. That's why in a fight here, when you start out here, yep, they know right away, okay, I know I want to come here, and then I could start working my strikes. I know to land that jab, I got to step in. I can't just come here like this, or like if I step in, I'm too far away, right? I know right away if I hit the leg, now all I got to do is step in, I can land that jab. Does that make sense? That'll help you guys not hit a lot of air. That'll happen in a fight. People will be nervous here, and you're just wasting energy at that point, okay? So you really want to start, even if you're hitting the guard, you're still hitting something, all right? You're still hitting something. If they shield up here, you're still hitting something, okay? All right? Now we're going to work on scenarios, okay? We hit the gloves, boom, we take center ring, I throw my jab right away. My opponent's going to do something. Remember, every action causes a reaction, all right? When I throw that jab at their face, they're going to react some way. Sometimes they're going to go back, sometimes they're going to stay, sometimes they're going to block it and come in, okay? All right, right now we're going to work on a scenario where they get hit in the face and they want to get out, okay? So usually what will happen in this scenario, and we're going to work both, is I'll throw the jab and they'll go straight back, all right? They'll go straight back. If they don't have a lot of experience, they'll probably go straight back. At this moment, you guys got a choice. You can step kick, okay? So if I'm here like this, I hit the jab here, he goes back here, I could step kick, so I could bring this leg up here, all right? I can drive a rear kick here, or he moves straight back here, I can step off and throw my rear kick, okay? So those are our options right now. When you guys do this here, you can use your arms to kind of block them. These aren't, this is a defense. This is not a defense in Muay Thai, it is in kickboxing, so make sure that you guys know that. So you will get scored on if you're trying to block kicks like this, but for the drill, you can just use your arms to block these kicks. So 1 for 1 back and forth, you throw the jab, your partner will step right back, and you'll just hold aside. Remember, when you're throwing the kicks, okay, whatever side you pick, make sure you're off center line. Don't just come straight up here. Boom, you're gonna get hit here. Or if he throws the right kick here, boom, yeah, he throws the right kick here, he's gonna get hit. So step off, that way they don't land the straight strike. Does that make sense? So you guys are just stepping, you're taking a big step back. You hit the jab, trying to get out of there, okay? This helps you not hit air. A lot of people will throw the jab, they'll land the jab, then they'll take a little step on the kick and they'll miss, okay? All right, so we want to cover that space after they've moved out of the way. Any questions?
You said we can do the step in.
You can do the step kick. So you hit the jab, you step back, you can step, okay? Or you can step across, okay? And take your time on this. Don't feel like you got to rush it, all right? Take your time on it. Does everybody understand? All right, ready, 1, 2, 3. I'll throw my jab, or they'll throw the jab, or you guys will throw your jab, and they'll back up here and they'll circle out, okay? They'll throw the jab here, they'll back up and they'll circle out, okay? Usually they'll go to your lead side because they want to stay away from that power, but sometimes they will go to the rear side. But now, not only are they stepping back, they're stepping back and they're trying to get out of there, all right? And if you don't know how to cut that off, it's gonna get real annoying, and you're gonna waste a lot of energy trying to run them down, okay? Especially if you're fighting in like a big ring or a big cage. So what we're gonna do is cut them off. We're gonna still use that step kick, not switch kick, step kick, and then we're also gonna use the rear kick depending on where they go. But first we throw the jab. So we throw the jab, they either block it, they parry it, but whatever it is, we throw a hard jab, they step out, they step back, and then they swing out. We're gonna work this side first. So they're gonna step back, swing out to our lead side. So we're here, I throw a jab here, he steps back, he swings out, right? Now, I don't want him to get away, so when that happens, I'm gonna do a step kick and cut him off as he comes this way, all right? So I hit the jab here, he steps back here, I step, okay? So my footwork is this. All right, nice and slow. I throw that jab, boom, it goes this way here. All right, what I'm gonna do is step this leg out, then this leg comes forward, all right? And then as he's moving this way, hopefully, I catch him with the kick going this way, all right? Now, if he's moving like that, it's gonna be real hard for him to block because he is moving, okay? Now, what I don't wanna do is step too much or too little, So if I throw the jab here, he moves out here. All right, I step too little, my miss, right? If I step too much, I'm gonna get inside his range. I'm gonna get too close to him. So if I come here like this, he steps here, and I step here. See, I'm too close. Okay. All right, and I'm in danger of getting hit with his punches. So I want to make sure I'm still maintaining that kick range. Okay. So we're gonna work that, and then we'll work the other side. All right. Any questions on the footwork of that?
Well, if they go the other way.
We're gonna work on that next. Yeah. Don't you worry. No, honestly though, that's an important question because like what do we're southpaw. It's like what do we do? Because like if we're same stance fighter, like I'm a right-handed fighter, he's a right-handed fighter. For the most part, a lot of times they're gonna go out to your lead side because their coaches always say don't move to the power, don't move to the power. So more than likely they're going to that side. All right. Now if they're southpaw, they might go to that side too, or even if they're same stance, they might go to that side too. Because what if I start cutting off this side? I start hitting them with the step kick or the hook. Now they're stopping going here. Or say there's ropes or a cage here, and he's got to go this side now. Okay, I need to know what to do here, right? So now, same thing. The jab starts everything because that's it's a safe strike. It's an easy strike for me to throw. All right, and then he exits, okay, to that side. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna step in, I'm gonna throw that jab here, he steps out here. Now I'm gonna step and throw the rear kick as he's going that way, okay? So I'm gonna step in here, all right, throw the jab here, he moves here, and I throw my rear kick. So I have to position my body here like this, and then I take a big step, and then throw that rear kick, okay? The stepping is the most important part. If I don't step, I'm gonna hit air, okay? And you see that a lot in fights. They either are too afraid to step in or just they don't commit to that range and then they end up hitting air. You don't want to do that. You definitely want to get that step in so you can land. So Gabe will do it on me. I'm going to circle out to his rear side here, step back here, and see how I make that big step to reach me, okay? Now sometimes if you're in a smaller ring or cage, it's going to be a smaller step. If you're in a bigger ring or cage, it's going to be a bigger step, but there is a step. All right, does everybody understand that? So 1 for 1 back and forth. We're gonna now move to that rear side. We're gonna try to cut them off. All right, any questions? All right, ready?